Today we are checking out our first CJ the Champ video. This is Nonchalant Trials of Sung JINWOO. I'm not really sure what to expect from this because I've never watched content from this creator, but let's check it out. If you enjoy the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. I reacted to both seasons of Solo Leveling. You can check those out. Full links over on Patreon if you're interested.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch.
Damn, his video got messed up, so he had to redo the whole thing. That was that actually his door? Damn, tough.
Redoing an entire video from scratch.
Feels bad.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight manhwa panels. But it is none of
manhwa panels.
Serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung JINWOO.
E-rank
So
smurf.
prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all every...
Yo, for real though, why the fuck does JINWOO not step in sooner in some of these situations, bro? The many situations go by where he just lets everyone get their ass whooped before he actually shows up. Lets people die before he actually shows up.
Every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado,
Valid.
the JINWOO trials.
Okay, so the concept of the video is he is on trial for his crimes. That's interesting. I like that. Round table or bust.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's
Oh
get a
my
little
God.
context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth
Okay.
turned into an action RPG. These things
Kinda.
called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were
Sick.
called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These
Yeah.
are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas
Yeah,
don't touch
whatever that
grass
top
and
rank
showers,
is.
Never heard of them. Clear
Oh.
example. Look at fine shit right here. She
Damn. That's crazy. But she's also an S rank, so maybe she's also stinky.
always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E.
Oof.
And JINWOO was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Weak.
this nigga was trash. He sucked. Hot ass, button buns.
Whoa.
He was a DPS, so that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up.
Yeah.
Hard stuck. So this man, JINWOO,
Bronze,
was
bro.
hard stuck bronze.
Yeah.
And he was also known as the
Oh, okay. So we're gonna is this the new ranking system that everyone uses now? The Marvel Rivals ranking system? Before Rivals came out, I think it was what, Valorant, right? Everyone went based on the Valorant. You know, whenever you comped ranks, you would say, oh, like whatever the Valiant or the Valorant ones are. I don't know what they're called because I never played Valorant like that, you know, like Radiant, Ascendant and shit. I think that's in Valorant, right?
world's weakest hunter. Niggas
God
had a sigh
damn.
of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, JINWOO's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number one, because that's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know if his name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, JINWOO, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking fucking raid. The reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic.
That's crazy, bro. To say milk and then okay. Damn.
This shit. Now
Whoa.
his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic. Oda wrote this shit. Speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen.
For real.
His party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal.
Fuck.
JINWOO decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for JINWOO, this was all a test by the mysterious system, and JINWOO gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally
completely broken, yeah. In a world where everyone gets assigned a rank, if you even awaken, you might not even awaken, but you get assigned a rank and you can never level up. And this motherfucker, he literally gets the chance to just grow stronger. That is so fucking broken.
Destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to him.
Explain milk part. Who is that blonde? I feel like you already know.
Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo.
Bro, versus the snake was fucking dope.
No more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses. Whole parties was
that shit was dope as hell too.
The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, sit-ups,
for real.
Squats, and a 10 kilometers.
That's likely. This is likely an ode to. Wait, what came first? I don't know what came first. I would assume that One Punch Man came first, and this is an ode to One Punch Man.
Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald, and he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into exhibit.
Put him on trial.
Attack of the Smurf. This man JINWOO caught some bodies, and I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. I'm talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas, and our first example of this is this bum ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO and this trust fund bum ass.
Damn.
I got all this gear for nothing. Nepo baby Gino.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to steal the ass. Like this nigga sucks. But he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now when JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dong-suk, and he explained to JINWOO,
Dong-suk,
man. My name is Wang Dong-suk. All we need you to do is sign
this
contract, and we'll be on our way. Now JINWOO picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. No healers. In sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is what you know.
Saucy.
And 2 D rings. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on,
GG no heals, this shit is cooked.
Carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? So they leave, right?
What sense does that even make?
They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks, because their actual plan was to trap them in there and
they deserve to get clapped though. They really did. They deserve to get clapped. So he might be on trial for clapping them,
Wake the boss
It was
up with
deserved,
the
though.
explosion, so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had.
If he's on
their
trial
backs
for this,
was a Smurf of doom. JINWOO cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing.
you're literally stabbing the fuck out of. Ooh.
Baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this
Yo, why are we making the same
on my
face?
team? He just cooked the boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey, bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest
Oh
glazer.
no,
So
he
then
became the
later
adoring
on,
fan.
the scheming six stack come back, and they were surprised.
This shit just reminded me. I told my adoring fan to wait for me in Oblivion, and I forgot all about him. Dude, I'm like 50 something hours into the game right now. That was in the 30s somewhere. That motherfucker's just been waiting outside of a house for like 20 hours of gameplay. Months. For months, bro. This man's just been waiting outside of a house. He's probably still waiting for me, bro. And what's worse is I just remember this now, but I'm probably going to forget it by the time I start playing again. And his ass is going to be staying, waiting right there. Damn.
The boss is dead.
Damn.
So they thought JINWOO killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill JINWOO and we'll let you live. But JINWOO was like, nah, I ain't fighting him.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Around
I'm
too
good.
before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man,
Fuck 'em
kill
up.
These niggas. All
Yep.
6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and
Damn.
sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro
Ooh.
got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month. But that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it.
Damn.
Return the favor.
All
So
right.
they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. I'm ass E rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Damn. Dude, he just took his head. That's crazy.
Emotion just decapitates this man.
That's
He
insane.
like, nani? How the hell did an E rank just kill a D rank? And Hwang knew, oh my god, this isn't an E rank.
He's a
This is
Smurf.
Smurf of doom. So they
Yeah.
try to jump him, but it is
No, it doesn't matter.
Flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck.
God
He comes in with
damn.
a swing, misses, knife to the
Damn.
gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head.
Okay.
You know what made
All right,
these
bro.
dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer.
Oh, shit. I don't even remember that. Oh, my
Now,
God.
Look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so JINWOO easily
Nope,
kills
you're
his
dead.
bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with the fireball.
Nope.
Instant flash.
You tried that already.
Takes a knife
Get the
to
fuck outta here.
balls.
Dead.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off that, this man caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. He
Damn.
still had to deal with
One
all-
left.
He was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little
I'm a
did
B
you know,
rank.
Those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo Speed blitzes
like-
him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just a
Damn. Holy shit. This is a very entertaining. This is a very entertaining retelling of solo leveling. I like this. This is very good. I like this.
Started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Cause what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God.
Please hard carry me. Yeah, done.
This man
Damn.
wiped the whole team. Dropped
Damn.
off all 6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Tik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened? JINWOO was
All of this is valid though. Those guys, valid. They deserve to die. Fuck them. This guy, too, deserves to die. Fuck him.
On a raid with his
I don't know. I'm not even going to put him on trial for something like that, bro. Deserved. It's valid, bro.
That were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Tik Kong. But Mr. Tik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Tik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it.
They did.
However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Damn.
They saw old boy boom these niggas.
They deserved it, though.
This maniac did.
Oh, my God.
He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to
He said, nah,
until JINWOO
not happening.
at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your back line and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is JINWOO's first.
You're so wrong. Listen, with the amount of aura and then the amount of bitches with interest in JINWOO, oh, he'll definitely protect.
Offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unc told JINWOO, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one.
I like it. I like it. He gave him like the Unc voice too.
Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unc was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unc has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say,
yeah,
well, usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So why the fuck did you let
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. How you gonna let that happen, dude?
So you could download him to beat him later like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unc get that.
This is fair. Actually, he deserves this. Yeah, he I would say that JINWOO definitely deserves to be on trial for this. This is a crime. Anytime anybody does this in anime, when you know you're damn well capable of handling somebody, nah, you can't let somebody else fight that person. Just handle them.
You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, JINWOO
is that a Devil May Cry reference?
But I don't care.
Was that Devil May Cry? I think so.
Hit that nigga with the
I've never played
special.
it.
Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Tik Kong wasn't an idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew.
He recognized. He was like, I don't know, bro.
You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for JINWOO was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match.
Except
when JINWOO got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So JINWOO blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed, he was.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. JINWOO started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes.
Damn.
Tik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that JINWOO just took. And that man Tik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But JINWOO just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again. Like Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline.
Damn.
Over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, dagger
dead.
shoved in his heart. And all he
Damn.
saw before the lights went out was this man woo aura farming over his body. I don't know what's worse.
Bro, what began the term aura farming? Where did this shit come from? I want to know where this shit came from.
Getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker aura farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tik Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the JINWOO trials.
Damn. Animal abuse 1, serial aura farming, false ranking. Nah, the first 6 like deserved it though, bro. I think the only real crime that he's committed thus far to this point is the serial aura farming for sure. Like, you don't have to fucking aura farm every second. Like, stop. Just stop. That shit won, and then letting the one-armed dude get fucked up. That deserves a sentence for sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B. Scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this
Scrapping with a Souls boss.
New to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Red. Look like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man
Damn, I gotta play a Souls game. I gotta play a Souls game so bad.
Ultimate test for Jinwoo. Egress looked at bro and said, "Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On guard, bitch boy." So
On guard.
This is Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro.
Damn.
He strikes again, and Jinwoo blocked it, but that strike had
Nothing.
so much force.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. Blocked it, sure.
He's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by
Oh.
Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had ultra instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to.
Yo, the commenting on it is great.
Damage.
Commentating, whatever.
Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing.
He hasn't even landed a hit yet.
2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided, "Oh, we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then." Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in aura farm for 2 seconds. Then boom!
Ooh, fuck.
Glanced this man in the ground. Punch was so fast it was unreactable, and it didn't stop here.
Damn.
Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then
Damn.
knocked him down. They hit this boy with the.
Oh my god.
Humbling this man to a pope in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a
Everything blocked. Oh my god. Everything fucking blocked.
Getting ragdolled. He ended up finding an opening, and he ended up
Ooh.
kicking this nigga in the neck. And he
Nice.
finally took some health off. But
Nice.
this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to the second phase. Started
Got the fucking Call of Duty zombie. Oh my
Look at
god.
this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another 2-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam.
Damn.
Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And
Damn.
at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas.
Fuck.
With the rolly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently
Lands on the throne. I'm just saying.
Bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Igris uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jinwoo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat.
God
said,
damn.
"Nah, I'm not done yet." He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But
Pause.
so hard,
The animation changed. That's how you know it's different.
But dog,
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Damn. Where's the crime though?
Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The JINWOO trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will JINWOO
Oh,
make the
this is just.
table?
Oh
Will
no,
his
this is a
stat
part
line be even
1.
more ridiculous? Spoiler. Yes.
Damn. We gotta wait for a part 2. All right, man. Listen. First of all, killing the Cerberus. Second, animal abuse. You gotta throw a second count of animal abuse on there. Listen, if I'm defending Jinwoo, I'm probably not fighting the charge for the serial aura farming. You gotta do what you gotta do. Everything else, you know, the false ranking, we could probably say something along the lines of, you know, he wasn't aware. You know, we didn't know. Because technically, nobody can see the system. So you can't enter that into evidence. So if I'm defending Jinwoo, he was unaware that his rank was going up. He just thought that for some reason, the push-ups and shit were helping. The animal abuse, he was attacked by the animals, bro. What you gonna do when an animal attacks you? You defend yourself, right? The 7 people he killed, they were valid, bro. He killed some terrible fucking people that all deserved it. The Souls boss, admittedly, that's something that Jinwoo kind of engaged him. So, you know, we're gonna have to work on that. I'll have to speak with the team, speak with my paralegals to see how we can defend against that one. Because Jinwoo did engage in this instance. All the other 7, they went after him. Anyways, good video, very entertaining. This is a very, very entertaining retelling of season 1 of Solo Leveling. Very entertaining. I like just the way that it is framed to be like a trial. That's pretty cool. I like that. And it honestly makes like kind of rewatching the show. It feels like I'm rewatching the show, but from a whole new perspective because of the fact that it's being retold this way. That was a very entertaining video. We should watch more videos from this creator. If you want me to watch more videos from CJ to Champ, then let me know down in the comments. Which ones should I check out? If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.